Willie Richards, Ms. Holmes, it's a sentencing.
He's also.
Right out of the gate, this isn't a trial, this is sentencing. That means the defendant has already admitted guilt or been found guilty. So now the only question is, how severe will the consequences be? And trust me, with charges like this, things can get heavy, fast. What kind of sentence do you think fits a case like this?
Willie Richard.
Just I've got my stuff I've already dismissed. There was 2 of them and I dismissed one of them outright. You haven't dismissed them.
On Richards.
Just follow them on Richard.
It's already been dismissed, it looks like, because it's not on the docket. Good morning, sir. You're Willie Richards. Mr. Richards, you were previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to the 2nd-degree felony offense of indecency with a child by sexual contact. I've received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Are there any additions or corrections?
No,
No, I just had a couple questions.
Okay.
In regards to the supervision plan, Mr. Richards, he plays the drums at his church every Sunday. Does that need to cease, or we were just needing clarification so he's not in violation?
At a regular service or something specifically with regard to kids or?
At regular church service on Sunday.
you have to get to it.
The guitar, I'm sorry. Guitar.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look at that in a second. Anything else that you want?
And the polygraph, we were just wondering what that was.
That's part of probation for any sex offender.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was it.
That is to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to and not doing what they're not supposed to be doing. I'm assuming, Mr. Hoffpower, that you've visited with the family and.
And here's where the tone shifts completely. The judge isn't just reading facts anymore, this is moral weight hitting the courtroom. Notice how the victim's vulnerability is emphasized, that often plays a huge role in sentencing decisions. This isn't just about what happened, it's about who it happened to. Does that make the punishment feel more justified to you? Or should the law treat every case the same regardless of circumstances?
I would think that
There is if you read the order, there is a restraining order for the complex which occurred.
Right.
And it's in place.
Well, and I would think that somewhat the special needs of the victim is why this offer
Right.
was made.
Yes, sir.
I mean, Mr. Richards, you're 60?
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, what you did was ridiculously
Yes.
terrible to a young girl that already has her own set of issues. All right. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I am going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney's office and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 10 years. You're ordered to pay a $500 fine, and you're ordered to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. That includes obviously being on the sex offender caseload, following all of those recommendations. I will allow you to.
This right here is the moment that's going to divide viewers. No prison time, just probation, but with strict conditions. Legally, this is called a deferred adjudication, meaning if he completes everything perfectly, it's like the conviction never happened. But if he slips up even once, he could face up to 20 years behind bars. So here's the big question, do you see this as a second chance, or a system being too lenient? Drop your take below.
Play in the band at church. You are, however, specifically ordered, and part of your probation is you cannot be alone with any child under the age of 18. Period, ever, never. Do you understand? You obviously cannot be on the premises of the Carlisle apartments. You can't be anywhere near or have any contact or communication with the victim in this case as well. If you do everything you're supposed to, get the treatment that you're supposed to get, make sure that you're doing all of that, then this is an incredible opportunity because you do not have this conviction on your record. And if you successfully complete the probation at the end, the case is dismissed and you will never have this conviction. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you will be brought back into court, you will be found guilty, and then I can sentence you to prison anywhere in the range of punishment, which is up to 20 years in prison. Do you understand? All right, I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. You need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation's going to call you up when she's ready to go over your paperwork. All right, good luck to you, sir.
Yes.
You've got Daryl Spencer, Ms. Holmes.
Yes.
Daryl Spencer.
So Jim asks, why is the prosecutor making that deal? Could be several reasons. It could be that there's some problems with the facts in the case. It could be witness issues. It could be, honestly, a prosecutor looking for an easy win without having to put in a lot of work. Because at the end of the day, for the prosecutor, it's still a W. I don't agree with it all the time, but that's how a lot of them approach it, as a win is a win, so I don't know. Anyways.